Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am here with my next week's picks of what I plan to melt. Some of, I in no way, shape, or form plan on getting through everything, but I like to have a variety. So I like to fill my box up to the brim so that I have a good variety, because at come the end of the week, when I only have a few things in there, I get really stressed because there's I don't have anything else to melt. So I'm trying to fill my box with more than a week's worth of melts so that I at least have more variety, so I don't have to keep going back to things I've already melted, because I'm trying to get through new things. So I'm going to jump right in. I am not going to do these in any particular order by vendor. They are just thrown in here. First thing I'm going to try to melt through is some of this Can Do Candles, and it is pink pound cake. It's basically pink sugar and pound cake. I've had it for about 6 weeks now. It smells stronger than it did when I got it. And I know her recommended cure is 2 to 4 weeks. And so it has been, I got it on the 24th of March. So it's been just about 6 weeks now. The next thing I plan to mix is Coconut Creamsicle and Birthday Party from Barrett Wax Crafts. I did this last time, and it was really a good combination, so I plan to do that again. I plan to finish this clam of Rosemary's Baby from Super Tarts. Rosemary's Baby is bedtime bath rosemary, mint, herbal lavender. I have one lone little cube left. I only melt 1 cube of this in the bedroom at bedtime, and oh man, it smells so good. I love it. This is one of my favorite scents. I wanted to wait till I got more clams before I finish that one, and I have, I think, 4 that I got at the last restock, so I think I'm good. Next, I'm going to melt Grimes, which is coffee, applesauce, and donuts. I plan to melt 1 cube in each of my warmers in my office on Sunday morning, because I melt coffee scents on Sunday mornings. I want to get through at least a cube of Beauty and the Beast, which is Sweet Blackberries and Magically Delicious. I've only gone through 1 cube so far, but I have a whole bam bag of it, so I'd like to get through a little bit of this. Same with Snape. Magically Delicious Warm Sugar Cookies dusted with sweet cinnamon sugar. I'd like to get through this clam, mostly because the clam, I don't know if you can see it, but the clam is not sealed all the way around. I'm going to rebag it. I'm actually going to do that right now because I have a bag. But I do still want to use it up ASAP. I don't want to have it be like that, even if I rebag it. So there's only 3 cubes left. It will not take me long to go through that. And now I have 5 backups I got this last restock. The next thing I'm going to melt is Hello Blueberry, which I do not have the scent description on it, from Wilma's. I believe it's, let me smell it. I might be able to tell you. I know it's blueberry. Nah, I can't. I just get the blueberry, so I don't know what else is in it. And along the same lines is Lavender Vanilla from Wilma's, which is a blend of herbal, lavender, and vanilla. That's a good bedtime scent. I really like that one. I'd like to get through a little more of this Kimmery Ann's Strawberry Preserves Cream Soda Stuffed French Toast. This one is amazing. When she reopens, she's taking a break because she's opening, I guess they have a seasonal ice cream business. And she's going to be back, I think, the end of May. When she reopens, I would like to grab some more of that because that's really nice. That's good for a weekend morning or something. I'd like to melt through a little bit of this Peppermint Candy Cane Sweet Lavender Coconut Cream Pie from Kimmery Ann's. This will be a good bedtime scent. This is paraffin, so it's not as messy. That's Parasoy. You can tell how messy these bags get. But this one is a nice single block. It's a solid block since it's paraffin. Yeah, and this will be a good bedtime scent, so I'm going to chop that up. I chop these big blocks in either 6 or 8 pieces, and I get a really awesome throw. Next is Birthday Scratch Cake from Sassy Girl Aroma. I was hoarding this and decided I didn't want to hoard it any longer. There's only 4 melts left, so I'm going to try to get through that. I wanted to get through that entire bag in the month of May, but I'm just going to try to get through 1 melt at a time. Sweet Bakery Dough Marshmallow Bomb from Sassy Girl Aroma. I have 1 chunk left, so I'll cut that in thirds, so that'll be 3 melts. I got a whole bunch of random Super Tarts that I'm going to melt through. I got these in D-stashes. Some are Bam chunks, clam pieces, and pan chunks. So I'd like to get through a little bit of them because some of them I do have more coming. This first one is Rainbow Sherbet Grape Gum, and it's just 2 pieces. That, if I put 1 of these in each of my office warmers, that's 1 melt right there. Bell, I am actually getting a full BAM in. These are pan pieces that I got in a D-stash, 1.5 ounces, so that will not last. That's like 2 melts. But because I have a BAM coming, I'm okay using that up. Sand dollar cookies, it was 2 cubes from a clam. I have another clam in my bucket, so I'd like to use up that. Luna from Super Tarts. This one's another one that the clamshell is not sealed. It kind of broke. I have a BAM, I have a partial pan, and I have 1 or 2 more clamshells. So I'd like to use some of this one. It's lemon curd, French vanilla, and twilight. It smells amazing. But this one is broken, so I'd like to try to get through that one first. Vintage Chic Scents on the Waterfront, Mrs. Lovett's Pie Shop, which is shaving cream, salted sea air, blueberry mint shave. I have no idea. I'd like to get through this. I have just a few of those left I'd like to get through. Lavender, chamomile, vanilla bean, Noel from Sassigal Aroma. I'd like to get through this because I have a whole nother chunk bag coming. I just ordered this weekend. Rory, I have a clam in this now, I believe. So this is pan chunks, 1.5 ounces. So I'd like to get through some of that. I have a BAM of this coming, so I'd like to get through some of this. It's frosty. These are more pan chunks I got in a D-stash, so since I have a BAM coming, I'd like to melt through some of that. This I got in a D-stash, but got a whole nother pack this weekend. It's Ava's Mallow Glazed Donut. This is amazing. This was like my favorite thing of the whole restock. This one I got in a D-stash. It's a Closet Full of Wax Blueberry Sampler. It is, oh man, blueberry cinnamon sugar donut, and this one I'll probably melt at the end of the week because it is still just under a month old. Strawberry Taffy from Can Do Candles. I'm trying to dip in now that they're 6. I've had these for 6 weeks. 6 scents from Super Tarts. I don't know the scent description. I know it has coffee, I believe. I did order a clam in it this last restock. Hannah. I don't know what the scent description is, but I'm trying to get through a lot of these samples that I got. Zeus, Coffee, Ice Cream, and Beast, which is blueberry cornbread. There's only 3 cubes left, and I have a backup of this, so I'd like to try to get through some of that. Lavender Orange Dream, sweet lavender mixed with orange sherbet. I have 3 cubes left of this, and I have like 5 or 6 backups in my bucket, so I'd like to get through at least another cube of that. I'm trying to dip into my Walmart wax because I have quite a bit of springy. Buttercups and Bluebells from Better Homes and Gardens. I have 4 cubes left, so that's a good bedroom or bathroom scent. Sunset Creek Azalea. I only have 3 cubes left. This is another good bathroom scent. Candles by Victoria Cherry Fizzy Pop. This I got in a D-stash, so I plan to quarter this scent shot. Very Good Cookie from Super Tarts. I have a clam and a BAM, so I'd like to use that sample up. Pink Boxers from Wilma's. It's just half left. I like to use this in the bathroom. It's pink sugar and laundry. This is part of my May challenge where I'm trying to use up a whole lot of partial things. Vanilla Bean Cookies from Ava's Country Cupboard. I got this in my last order. And like I said, I will not in any way go through all of this, but I like variety. I get so bored come Saturday, Sunday when I've used all the good stuff, so I'm just trying to give myself a lot of options. Voldemort from Super Tarts. I have half of this left. I'd like to use it. I have a whole clam. I was holding on to that till I got a clam. Vintage Chic Scents Purple Haze, which is marshmallow, jelly-filled, zucchini donut-ish. That's 1 melt, so I'm hoping to get through that. Cake Batter Cookies from L3 Wax and Wonders. A sample I got I'd like to get through. I'd like to melt at least a quarter, if not half, of this zucchini bread from Dessa's. I'm trying to get through some of this order that I got. Same with this blackberry jam sugar cookies. It's a full one. I'm trying to get through a little bit. Tiny Tarts, cotton candy frosting, zucchini bread. Again, I would like to get through a little bit of that. Sea Spray from Wilma's. It's like 3/4. I put a quarter in and it didn't have very good throw, so I'm going to start putting half of these in my bathroom warmer. Morning Monster from Super Tarts. This I may not do because I'm planning on doing Grimes, so this one I may hold off on. Or I may do that in my bedroom since it's 1 melt. Banana Caramel Cupcake from Dessa's. It's a little grubby. I got that as a sample in my last order. Island Breeze Odor Neutralizer from Sassy Girls, half. I like to use that in my bathroom. Passion Melon from L3. It's one of my samples I got. Orange Blossom from Dessa's, another sample from my last order. Carousel Leaves Lucy in the Sky with Cookies Overpour from Vintage Chic. It's cotton candy frosting, waffle cone, buttery, cookies, strawberry, buttercream, icing, and sprinkles. I can use that in one melt. And last but not least, cream-filled cake from L3, another sample I got. So, again, this is not things I will get through completely, but it is stuff I hope to melt through quite a bit so I have a good variety. I love variety. I hate having the same things to melt, and I hate running out of the good stuff by the end of the week, so I'm hoping this will help with that. I know I will not melt through everything, but I would like to, you know, get through as much as I can. I am on a melting mission. Oh, and I got bad news from my mail carrier. The other day, I believe it was I think it was Friday. It was really hot here. It got up to almost, it was like 89 or 88. My mail carrier brought my packages to the door, and she said, she knows I get wax. And she said, you're gonna want to hold off on ordering as much as possible from about the middle of May to end of May up until about the end of September, because if it's 90, it gets to be 90 to almost 100 here. Her truck interior is 115 to 120 degrees. Especially in the back where they keep the packages. They don't have air conditioning. She said it sucks. She likes getting out of her truck just because it's cooler outside, even though it's hot. We live in Tennessee and everything. My wax that I got delivered, my mail runs late. My mail runs between 3 and 4:30 p.m. on a typical day. This day it actually didn't come until, I want to say, almost 5 o'clock on Friday. Anyways, when I got my mail, I had a couple destashes. I had something that was very soft, and it was paraffin wax. It was usually very hard wax. I usually have to microwave the hell of it to cut it with my wax cutter, and it was soft, like really soft. And so I made the executive decision to hold off on ordering any more things until late summer, early fall, when it starts to cool down. So I do have a lot of wax to get through. I have a lot of orders I've placed. I placed several with Sassy Girl on the weekend. I placed a couple with Super Tarts over the weekend. I placed another one with Wilma's. I have plenty of wax, so I'm not in any danger of running out. I just like getting mail. I like getting new things, and so this is going to be sucky for me. But somebody brought up, have your post office hold it. Well, there's two problems with that. One, I don't have the gas to go to the post office every day. And two, my post office will not hold mail unless you, like, chronically, unless you're going out of town. They held it for me one day because it was going to be really hot. I didn't want sitting on the porch while we were gone or to get stolen or melted. But they won't hold it for you every single day. At least mine won't. So I just decided I have my bathing garden orders. I have 3 of those I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on my Beezies. I have, like I said, several Sassy Girl. I have a couple Super Tarts. And I have, I placed an L3 because I needed some more bags. So I got a couple scent shots to go with that. So I'm not in danger of running out. As y'all can see, I have plenty to melt. But it's going to suck not getting that mail every day. So I did want to give you guys a heads up. The hauls will be slowing down. I was going to go on a ban just to save money. Now I got to do it for heat. You know, it is what it is. So I did want to let y'all know about that. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.